Hi, and welcome back to this tutorial on Quantlab and how to build web apps with the Quantlab server backend using the REST API with HTTP connections. So say you have your favorite front-end developer who has built you an app, and it looks like this. It's built in Angular, and you want a feature coming from the Quantlab server. So say, for instance, you want to run custom code in the web app. So then you get a code editor in this in the web app, and then I have prepared some code to put in, like a recipe. So let's say you want to work with some bonds, and you want to have a Swedish government bond, and you want some metrics from this: the clean price, the accrued dirty price, the yield, some duration, coupon, and then you want to print results. So what happens when we do this? When we press the run code button, it will actually send this code to the server. It gets compiled, and then you get the result. So to see this, we can remove so the code doesn't work. And if we check that out, you can see that you get the error message from the compiler, just in the same way as you would have from a regular Quantlab. And we can check to see that these results are accurate. We're pinging Reuters right now, so let's just make a quick check to the Reuters real time that we're underneath in the Quantlab server, and we can see that the clean price of 107 on the bid side is somewhere around here. There it is. So 107.08, and we can then recalc, and we can see we didn't have, it was too fast. So, but we can see that it ends up being the same. So in this way, you can pass Quantlab code to the server and get the Quantlab code evaluated. But more reasonable or more accurate code would probably be that you have prepared functions on the server side that you want to have tested. So let's see if you, for instance, you have a predefined function that you want to quote from an instrument. So let's try that. We want a EUR/SEK, and we want this for the current date, and we want a mid-market quote, and there it is. So you can see that this is on the current date, it's in real time as it updates. And you can build even more complex functions, obviously. So this would be a swap pricer, and if you then know the curves that you want to value this from, so we want to make a SEK swap, and we want OES discounting, and also we want to do this, we'll do this by end of day yesterday, and the swap that we want to price is from tomorrow until, we want a 30-year swap, and then we want to price this using a 0.44% coupon, 0 flow spread, we pay fixed. We do this for 1 million kroner, and the current fixing is 0.19, and then we run. And there you have it. So this is almost a par swap, net present value of 200, and the fixed leg is minus 43,000, and the floating leg is 43,000. So here we have made a fairly advanced swap pricer, which actually creates discount and forward curves, and then prices a swap with the input data that we have. And if we want to look what's happening beneath, we can look at the server that we have started, and then we can actually put a breakpoint in here, so we can actually halt the server using a breakpoint in the code that's actually running. And if we go back and we try to run the swap code again, we can see that our web client was halted on the server side in the HTTP request. And then we can step on the inside and see that we have a client that's running on the inside. Well, that's it. I'm not going to go any further into this. This has been an example of how you can run Quantlab code from a web browser and calling a web server. Thank you very much.